Hi, this is Tammy. Welcome to Tami Talk. Our show is to inspire you into a place of healing and freedom. Stay tuned. Hello, and welcome back to Tami Talk, where there's hope. I have some great news for you, and I just want to take the time to say, Joe Heasy, thank you for stopping in and welcome back as well. You've been okay?
Yeah,
I've been okay.
Several times.
Hope you're okay out there. Well, not further delay. We have great. Wait a minute. Hello. Oh well, we got guests. Come on by. Okay, we're waiting for you. We have a guest today. Yes, we do. Guest featured name will be. You left out the phone ringing. It did. It would ring. Brittany Adetunji. She's a mom, a wife. You know what? Instead of me telling you, let her tell you the snippet about herself. She wears many hats, and she's going to talk to us today about a little topic of, how she stays organized, how she pursued all her passions and stayed balanced, and it's all things Brittany. Welcome, Brittany. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be on the show.
Well, thank you.
Well, I look forward to today's show. So let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about it. So, hey, give us a little snippet of yourself, like a bio, if you will.
Well, my name is Brittany Adetunji, and I am a project manager by trade, and I have been in the industry of project management or my current role for about 9 years. I have my master's in project management, and I just recently got certified with my project management professional, or my PMP, as most people say. So, thank you so much.
What is this PMP?
A project management professional is a certification that is given to you take a test with the Project Management Institute, and they give you a certification. And a project manager is basically someone who is helpful to organizations to help you with your bottom line, your budget, hitting your milestones, keeping you organized on track. We help reduce risk, just all of the ways that we can help a company stay on track and make profit.
Make profit. Okay. So let me ask you other things. So besides now studying and have to take that test, you have a 5-year-old toddler. How do you stay with your toddler and, being a wife? You had a husband and you're an employee and you're an author. I mean, you just wear so much. Not to mention you're an insurance agent. How do you keep it together?
It's called prioritizing. That's probably my super strength.
That's your super strength. Everybody feels their super strength and their weakness. That's a good point. Super strength.
Yeah. So prioritizing. I do not focus on things that don't matter for right now. As an example, I have a lot of single friends without children, and I also have friends who have children. So because I have a 5-year-old, I prioritize my friends who have children so that my son can have play dates. So I see my single friends less, and it's not because I love them less, it's because I try to make sure that my son has something to look forward to on the weekends, and that's a huge priority for me.
Oh, that's great. So how do you tie in, say for example, pre-pandemic, post-pandemic? Anything changed? What's your new normal look like for prioritizing?
My new normal has not changed. The pandemic was helpful in a sense where our job was fully remote, so I didn't have the commute.
Okay.
But post-pandemic, I mean, I'm still finding the time because during the pandemic, I was actually home with my son. So now he attends school. He attends summer camp. So I could say in a certain respect, while I gained some hours on the commute, I kind of gained more time back with him being in school. And he's 5 now, so he has to be in school. But during the pandemic, I just didn't feel comfortable having him in a school setting for a year and a half, and
Okay.
because we weren't. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say with that, you had to prioritize working from home and entertaining Josiah. So that
So
ties in with
yeah, during the pandemic, my priority was his safety. So if they didn't have us back in the office, I didn't feel comfortable with my kid being in daycares. If it was harmful for adults to be around each other, to me, it was harmful for my kid to be around other kids until they figured out what exactly COVID was.
So give me an example. What's a day in life of Brittany? Like your
Um, I want to say that my big consistencies are probably prayer and working out. I work out 3 to 4 times a week, and I pray every day. And I feel like I even pray over the little things. Joyce Meyer tells us not to just pray over the big things, but pray over the little things too. And every single thing that you do. There are times where I'm exhausted on the job, and I was like, "Oh Lord, it's only like 3 hours left. Lord, give me the strength to finish out this day,
I'm
so I
sure.
can carry on." It's just those are my biggest two habits. But again, those habits can change based on where I am and where Josiah is and where my husband is. So right now, summer's coming to an end, and Josiah will be back in school in September. So, right now, my priority for him is to brush up on his reading. So, right now, we practice reading with him for about 10 minutes a day, and working on his letters for about 5 minutes a day. So that way he can get back in the habit, so that school is not too much of a shock to him when he goes back in
Okay.
September.
That's a great idea. Start studying now or practicing and reviewing, recapping what he's already learned. So, like you say, he doesn't become overwhelmed on the first day. Now, just if you can or if you will, some of the other things that you are proud of, like your accomplishments, other passions that you may have, and any advice that you would give to someone that wants to align things.
Um, you have to find you have to find a rhythm that works for you. Um, you can, as far as being a housewife, you can find ways to multitask. Like one of my favorite things that to clear off my plate quickly is laundry. So if I'm running out to the store, I'll drop in a load of laundry before I head out, so that way I can just put it in the dryer when I get back home. Or
Okay.
if I have something to do, I'll just put a load of laundry in. It just really something quick and easy, and it serves as a task that I can check off. Um, and then also my biggest advice to adults or to parents is that you can't pour from an empty cup. So
Oh, I like
you
that.
have to practice. I practice self-care. My self-care is going to the gym. So I know that my husband and my son, they need me. So I make sure I take care of me first. And that includes I stay up on my doctor's appointments, and I do a talk therapist also. I forgot to mention that earlier, also in my self-care practice. And
Okay.
it might not be anything wrong, but it's just good to get the stresses of the day or the stresses of the week out and just talk to a
Yeah.
neutral party.
And
So that's
yep.
something I do for my health. And taking care of me allows me to give as much as I can to my son and to my husband.
I love that. Now, I just wanted to also ask for, and I know we're just wrapping up. I just want to review it. Prioritize, like you say, pray over all things, and self care, like you say, you can't pour from an empty cup. And so many
No, you
times,
can't.
moms try to be like the superwoman of the universe, and that's not happening. And then what I do like that you fall in line with your passion, your passions, things that you like to do, and so you pursue them and you keep them in alignment with your, like you say, you have a lot of titles, being a wife, being a mom, and also an employee. So the project manager. But on the side of that, like I spoke on, you're an insurance agent, the master gardening, you're an author, and also what is it? Poetry. Do you like poetry? I
I
understand.
do. I love it. Yes.
Okay, so I mean, what what makes you say, oh, I like this and I like this? What, like these different things?
Um, I mean, people usually they have hobbies that gravitate to them. As far as gardening, it's just something that I wanted to get into for myself because it piqued my interest. And it's also something that I want to share with my son because I know he loves strawberries. He eats them almost every day. So in the future, to let him grow his own strawberries to show that he can do it himself. So I mean, just whatever piques my interest, I'll try it at least once to see if I'm into it, and just if I'm into it, I try to stick with it.
So let me ask, if anyone's looking to contact you regarding insurance or like your author, because what I do see, and I'm glad you spoke on it, and that's what I was waiting for you to say, hobbies. Most people forget the interest of something they like. So, like I say, I've been paying attention, Joe and I, and I'm just going to pull back. Like you say, prioritizing, pray over all things, even the small things, find your rhythm, because it ain't one rhythm fit all. So find your rhythm. And then also, you can't pour from an empty cup. So that's your self-care. And the final is find a hobby. Find what you're passionate about and do that. And that's what keeps a smile on your face. And so if anyone to contact you regarding like master gardening, insurance, um, like you say, how would one get in contact with you?
Feel free to email me at Brittany Brittany .Adetunji ADETUNJI @gmail.com, and I'm open to any inquiries.
Yeah, because you never know. Somebody might want to talk to you and say, well, help me prioritize. Not that we throwing anything else on your plate, but yeah, because you made it sound so simple. And it's not all simple, but somebody might really find this a difficult task. And they may say, Brittany, can you help me prioritize my day?
And
Eh,
a lot of
Like time
times,
management.
a lot of times, you want to prioritize and have everything in alignment, and you just can't. So there's a time when you have to pull back and let some of this stuff rearranges itself. And
I agree with that.
when it does,
Uh,
that means yes. When you have to do that, that means you got too much stuff going on at one time.
That's true.
To make sense of anything,
Yeah.
so it have to sometimes align itself. We're not always in control of the universe or what the universe has
Pull
for us to
back
say.
time. Okay.
So but you know, it will work its way out with time and patience. But what I do like of what you were saying, I like everything you said, is how you value yourself.
That's it.
Once you value
Yeah,
yourself, then
Yeah.
everything else will fall in line.
That's
Because
it.
absolutely.
then you know what you are worth what you're worth. And never put yourself in a situation with anyone else where you are not valued for who you are.
I like that. Well, Brittany, I just want to say thank you for taking time for stopping by and sharing with us. It's been a pleasure. Again, I want to just hop on the tips. It's you got to prioritize. You got to pray over
I
all
see your
things,
hand,
even the
Joe.
small things, and find your
Sure.
rhythm because it's not one rhythm that leads all. And then self care and your
You
hobbies.
okay?
So I want to say thank you for dropping by to Tami Talks. There's hope. Joe, you had anything to say?
I don't already say that. Say bye bye to mommy.
Bye, Josiah. I love you.
Okay. Okay. So
All right.
There you go. All right.
and then
All
we're gonna
right.
go
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
You can see
All
yourself.
right.
Come here. See
So
yourself, man.
I just want to sit back.
There you go right there.
Today's tip for today is what Brittany was saying. I like that she spoke on free and, be self-care. So my tip for today is, Tammy's tip for today is free your mind. Free your mind means me time. Get some me time. It's very important that we invest in ourselves, meditate, take a break, go to a movie, listen to some music, rest, eat healthy, and stay hydrated. You might want to go in the basement and dance, or go to a roller rink and skate, or just take a nice light walk or a nice long drive. But may your week be filled with good thoughts, happy moments, and kind people. That's what I want you to do. That's Tammy's tip of the day. Again, invest in yourself, free your mind, and get some me time. So I want to say thank you for the tip of the day. And I want to take the time to say thank our sponsor. And again, thank our guest, Brittany Adetunji, for dropping by. Our guest is Joe Moore, CEO of More Shore Protection
Security Agency.
Yes, you said that. And if someone wanted to get in contact with you, Joe, how would one get in contact with you?
Phone number is 443-356-0255. Leave me a text, because if you don't, then your bill collector, I don't want to talk to you.
So what is
or
it?
My email.
I was going to say give them me.
morejoe26@gmail.com.
Okay. And I want to take the time to say thank you again for tuning in. Please come back and connect with us on IG, Facebook, YouTube, TuneIn, and Spotify, and Alexis. And we also on Lipspin. So I want to take the time and say next time, thank you for tuning in to Tami Talk. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and love. Tami Talks Live. There's hope. See you soon.
Say goodbye.
Thank you for tuning in to Tami Talk. You can catch us every other week for a new and impactful podcast. We want to thank our sponsor, Joe Moore, CEO of More Assured Protection. Until next time, be blessed and go in peace.